Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Flame Leon, a 2300 here, and by the way you saw the title, yes, today is not a Beyblade video, but instead, today is going to be the unboxing of the new Super Smash Bros. Amiibos. Now, before we get into this unboxing of the Amiibos, I'm going to put a timestamp on the top, probably as you guys can see the video, about where you should jump to see the actual unboxing for these guys, because I am going to do a major rant right now on why getting these guys were such a hassle. You have no idea what I went through to get these three guys. It was so awful what happened to me, and probably who does not like a rant going on. But yeah, I'm gonna do probably a very long rant. I don't know how long it's gonna be until I actually edit the video and stuff, but if you want to sit back, relax, because it's going to be a long time. So yeah, the new Amiibos came out, and apparently my dumb self didn't decide to pre-order these Amiibos. Now, this is the first time this ever happened to me. I always pre-order these Amiibos. I actually have every single Smash Bros. Amiibo. If you actually take a look all the way at the top over there, yeah, you see your boys. They're all up there. So there's no Amiibos not left. Even if you see in the background right here, that's the unbox. I still have an unbox the Corrin Player 2 Amiibo. But yeah, holy cow, getting these three guys was such a hassle. I'll even show you this. Look, you want to see the receipts? Look at these receipts. Look at these. Yeah, we got one from Target, one from GameStop, and this one's Best Buy. Yes, Best Buy. You want to know why? Because I had to get each of these three Amiibos in different stores because I did not pre-order them. I was so upset and so mad that I did not pre-order. I don't know what made me not pre-order these guys, but geez, this is gonna teach me a lesson to pre-order these guys again, because it was so difficult getting these guys. I don't know what, especially him, Terry. I don't know why Terry was the most hardest one to get, but yes, he was the most hardest one to get. I had to buy two of these just in case he was rare or not, but holy cow, it was such a hassle. So here comes Friday. I had a lot of stuff to do. If you guys don't know, I actually work two jobs. So one in the morning and one like in the evening. So when I was done with my evening job, I try to go to like the nearest Target or something to find these Amiibos because I didn't pre-order. Or you know what? Let's take it back a notch a little bit, where I was trying to pre-order these guys first. So I did not know there was a rule in GameStop that you cannot pre-order 2 weeks in advance or like before the release date. So that's what I was going for. I didn't know. I thought I pre-ordered it because I swear I pre-ordered these guys. But apparently when I went to GameStop, they're like, yeah, no, you didn't pre-order. So I was like, oh, can I pre-order now? And they're like, no, you can't, because you can't like 2 weeks before they're gonna come out. So I was like, oh, this is great. So I have to go like major hunting for these guys, trying to find them. But yeah, so going forward, right after the evening job was done, I was like, okay, let me go to my nearest Target, because there's Target like about 1 or 2 minutes away from my job. So I went there. There was none. There was no Amiibos. Nothing. Nada. I even asked the person who does the tech stuff, oh, can you check the back? Nothing. There was nothing. So I was like, okay, that's great. So then I went to a different Target that was like another 10 minutes away from the other Target. I find the Banjo Amiibo. Just Banjo, nothing else, just him. So I was like, and it was the last one too. It was the last Banjo in that store, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna buy it just in case if I don't find another Banjo. So we find Banjo, and this was on Friday, March 26th, Friday. Okay, boom, we got him. The following day, March 27th, Saturday. I couldn't go in the morning because I had to work in the morning, and I did not get out of work till like about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. So then I was like, okay, let me see if I can find a place that has the Amiibos. I call GameStop, and then I'm like, oh, do you have the new Smash Bros. Amiibo? The three of them, the new Smash Bros. Amiibos. They're like, yeah, we have a lot of them. I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna pick them up when I get there. I get there, and this GameStop is about 10 minutes from my job. I get there. They only had Banjo and Byleth, or Byleth, whatever you want to call them. They only had those two, not Terry. And I'm like, are you serious? You just told me you had all of these amiibos and you lied to me? Me coming over here and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm like, how many Terrys did you get? They were like, oh, we only got 3. And I'm like, only 3? You are kidding me? Only 3? And mind you, the Banjo and Byleth that I saw there was like 7 or 8 of them. But Terry was only 3. So I'm like, oh no, you gotta be kidding me. So I was like, okay, let's see if I go to a Best Buy. So there was 2 different options I could have gone to for Best Buy. There was one in Union, well, where I live was Carteret, so I was like, okay, let me go to the Woodbridge one instead of the Union one. So I went to the Woodbridge one. They didn't have it. So I'm like, great. So then I checked the app, the Best Buy app, seeing, oh, what other place had it. Guess what had it? The Union one. So I was like, oh man, no, am I really going to have to drive all the way down back there again to get the Terry? Before I did that, I called every GameStop that was near, where I was. 3, 4 GameStops I called, none of them had Terry. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I wind up, this was like an adventure, because I wind up getting, to get the full amiibo, it took me about 3 hours. Oh, besides Banjo, because Banjo was on the Friday I got it, but Byleth, I had to go one place, and then Terry, I had to go all the way back the direction I came from, and it was just so annoying. Another thing, I also checked Walmart inside, just in case they did have it. Now you're being like, oh, well, Walmart doesn't really sell amiibos. Hold the phone, they did at 1.2. I remember when I went to one of the Walmarts before, they did have the Richter and the Dark Samus amiibos. So I was like, okay, maybe they would have done the same thing for these guys. No, they didn't have it. They said, oh, it might be online. So I was like, okay, that is fine. I mean, that's understandable. I didn't really think Walmart would have it either. But, just in case, I went inside there. And this was such a hassle. Like, I left that work at 4. I didn't get home till like about 8 o'clock in the night because of going around finding these damn amiibos. So if I was you and you're watching this now, make sure if you want to buy amiibos, pre-order them. Like the first day you find out, just pre-order it. Put $5 down, pre-order them, because you don't want to be stuck in a situation I was. That was just horrible. Now, even though there was a bad side to this, there was also kind of a good side to this. So when I actually went to go find a Banjo amiibo at Target, I actually did manage to snag one of these bad boys. Now, another thing too, I don't just do Beyblade. I don't just do, Smash Bros and stuff. I also like my fair share of Bakugan too. So I actually did manage to find this bad boy. Yeah, the 1 out of 1,000. So that is actually pretty good. These are actually very hard to find because, again, it's 1 out of 1,000. You're not going to tell where these are going to land at all. So I found this at the Target with the Banjo one. And then when I went to Walmart, I did not find one of these, but I found 2 of these 3-packs diamond Bakugan sets. So that is actually pretty good overall. So, I actually do like saving these just in case I do sell this later on online. You get more money for what you brought it for. So, hey, I mean, that's a good thing too as well. But, yeah. I like I said, there's also a bad, but there's also a good to this. I can't really complain, but oh my gosh, it was such a headache. And right now, like, I'm looking at the time of me talking. It's been like about 8 minutes, and we haven't even got to the unboxing yet. So, oh man, you don't understand how stressful this thing was, guys. You have no idea. Well, anyway, like I said, hopefully, if you did not want to see the rant, you fast forward ahead of time with the time slot that I gave you guys beforehand, if I put it up there, or I put it in the description. But yeah, this was horrible. Like, look, I had different receipts, all these receipts and stuff. And like, I'm like, why did I have to do this? Why? Well, at least I got a second one, and I am not lying about that. Let me actually get the second one. So I show you, I'm showing the truth. Yes, see? Second one right here. That is the second one. So I am not lying that I brought a second one, but holy cow. You would think that out of all the characters who would probably be hard to find, Banjo was the one, because Banjo is like a very iconic character. I would say Banjo's more recognizable than Terry. Who knows? That's my opinion. But hey, without being said, let's actually take a deep dive and look at the amiibos and get to the unboxing. All right, so let's take a deep dive into looking at these guys first. So, first one we actually going to go over is the rare, supposedly rare one himself, is Terry Bogard here. Now, I gotta say, just looking at the model of it, it looks awesome. Like, they did a really fantastic job with his model on the Amiibo. Even like his jeans look very popping, like look kind of realistic too as well. So that is actually pretty cool. So as you guys can see here, we have Terry in this box, as well as the background. I do like how they put the background pictures. Looks very nice. We take a look inside. Hopefully we can capture it. Right, you see him a little just posing there. He has his thumb sticking to the side, which looks very nice. His gloves. I like how his hat says Fatal Fury. Like, they put really good touches on this. It looks very nice. And like, look at the jeans. Don't mind the dirt or anything on the box, but just look at the jeans there, man. They look very nice, like very cool. And then you got his shoes on the bottom right there. Just look at that. And it's good that they actually put this as like clear, like a clear stand for him. I don't know why, but when Link was made, they put like a yellow, it looked like a piss color, honestly. Not gonna lie, it was like a yellow piss color, which, you know, I don't know why they did that, but I like how they're putting this like white one on them because they look very nice. And then we take a look at the back here, right? Shows him doing his side B attack. I don't remember what it's called, but it's just a flying fist coming at your face. It's very strong too in the game. And yeah, as you guys can see here, it says, oh, it's for Switch and a new Nintendo 3DS, which you know that's a lie because Terry can't go on the 3DS anyway. But yeah, and then of course it shows the rest of it there. Looks pretty nice. All right, moving on to the next one, we got Byleth here. Now, Byleth, I was actually very surprised the way how they made him too, because the sword just looks really nice. That orange, like, part of it there, that plastic piece there on the sword looks very, very nice. You guys can see Byleth's face there. Ooh, he looking menacing. And a nice looking cape with his dagger on his hip there. Looks very nice. Again, just don't mind the dirt or anything. Don't worry, we'll get, once we get the you know, these guys out of the box, you probably see it much better, right? And you have the background there by Byleth. I wish they made a player 2 one. I don't know why they didn't do it with the girl either, but hey, I mean, we get what we get here. And then yep, you see the back there shows Byleth with the sword. I wish the sword itself was kind of like a chain, like you can actually move it. That would actually be pretty sick if they do like some customized thing with the amiibos. But yeah. And then we got the last guy himself, the main man, Banjo and Kazooie. Now, this is actually great that they made Banjo Kazooie as an amiibo. It's so nice that we're actually getting these DLC characters that we really didn't expect. Like, everyone was so hyped when Banjo Kazooie came out. And I can't wait until we actually get Minecraft Steve 2 as well as an amiibo. Like, that's gonna be awesome, without a doubt. I could imagine like there's a way to like fix his model like with blocks and stuff like that. That would just be so cool if they were able to figure a way like that. I mean it would be easy too as well. It's not really that hard, but yeah, like I mean look at Banjo and Kazooie. They look very nice with the jiggy piece on the bottom. That is awesome. Now another thing too, I actually never played a Banjo Kazooie game, which I really want to, since I heard a lot of good things about it. And, you know, he's a really good icon. So I have never played one of his games. I'm probably going to have to go to Yestercade or something. If you don't know what Yestercade is, it's like a place where they have like every game. And like it's a really chill place. Like you can just play video games from like any different console you want to. And the games they have there. So probably they do have Banjo-Kazooie. So I might have to just play Banjo-Kazooie for one day. But yeah, you guys can see here. Banjo and Kazooie looking very, very nice. JP's and his paws and everything just look really popping. That's awesome. Can't wait to unbox this bad boy. And then as you guys can see here, you see Banjo and Kazooie in action there. Looks very, very nice. But yeah, alright, so I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to take all these amiibos out the box first. Then we'll look at detail one more time. And then that'll be it. So without further ado, let's get that going. Alrighty guys, so we have taken out the box and oh my gosh, they look amazing, these guys. They are so popping and they just look awesome. Like I am very impressed, especially the way how they made Terry like his amiibo figure and everything. It just looks very, very nice. So let's actually take a look. Let's look at Terry first over here since he's the first one that I really want to take a look at. So here is your main man, Terry Bogard, right here. Now, as you guys saw before, right on the top here, he has this like little hat right there, as you guys can see. It says Fatal Fury on it. Even getting that like small detail in and like having the full word there is pretty amazing on its own. As you guys can see, you have his eye right there, and on the other side, it's very hard because his hands like his hands there. But if you guys can see his other eye, it is there, like right there. Very hard to see, but yeah, it is there. And then just look how the way they made his jeans, like the texture of it and like the design and look, just looks very nice. Like it looks so good. Like, oh my gosh, no wonder why he was rare. But yeah, take a look at the back of him, right? You have his star shape on his like sweater or whatever you call this. And just look at the way how they made his muscles and biceps just look so strong and Ronnie there. And then his hair with his his tie from his hair, it's all there. The shoes and everything just looks very, very nice. Let's see if we get to focus in. Yep, there we go. Just look at that. It just looks very, very nice. But I mean, yeah, he looks very good. Come on, you okay? It looks so nice. I'm very impressed the way how they made Terry. Alright, next we have his Byleth over here. So let's take a look at Byleth. Right, there he is, the main man. I really love how they made the sword. The sword here is a little bit, not, I wouldn't say flimsy because it does have a little bit of strong plastic on it. But it's kind of like with every other Fire Emblem sword, you can kind of like bend it a little bit. But I would say the material for this is a bit stronger than the other ones. So that is very good. Right, as you guys can see, here's his like eyes and face, front right there. Let's see if we can it was focused on before. What happened? It was focusing. There we go. Let's see. Right there. I think it's focusing on the sword more than anything, so I'm like trying to get his face there. But yeah, and then you have his nice lovely dagger in the middle there by his hip. And just look at the way how they made like everything else from his body. Just looks very nice. His boots and everything. Like little armor and his jacket behind. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks very, very nice. Really awesome there, I would say so myself. They really put a lot of good detail on. And that's the thing, like when they first made the Smash Amiibos, the detailing was like a little bit okay. But now soon after, I think they started evolving and adapting, and they just really have been doing a great job with these Amiibos. Like, no joke. They look very nice. And then the last and final one, we had the main man, Banjo and Kazooie here with his Jiggy piece in the bottom here. Which that's another thing that I like too, that they started adding like these couple little details, with these Amiibos too. I think the other one that had like something like this was the Joker Amiibo that had like the flare in the back of it. They also had the Ice Climbers with the little ice on it. On here, so like that's actually pretty cool. They're getting very creative with these Amiibos here. And then you see Kazooie in the back here, right? His wings can kind of like move here. Again, it's not really like hard plastic. It's like more, it's durable plastic. I can tell you that much. Like this isn't gonna break if you keep playing it back and forth. But it is plastic you're able to move and bend down. So that is actually pretty cool. And just the way they made Banjo, like look at his paws and everything, his fingers. Like look at that. Looks very nice. And his freckles on his like nose here and mouth just looks so good. Like, oh my gosh. It's actually a very good thing too as well. If we take a look at the back of him, you see that on his backpack? Yeah, they have even the rare symbol on the back of him, which is a very nice detail there too. I don't know if they actually had that in the actual Banjo-Kazooie game, but just putting that little rare symbol in the back, that is pretty nice. Like, honestly, they done a really great job with these Amiibos. Looks so good. And then you see his hair right here. Now this hair, honestly, it looks like it's movable, but it's not. It's just the way how it's made there. But yeah, like these Amiibos look so nice. Like I am happy we're finally having these Amiibos. Now I can't wait to see what the next Amiibos are gonna be. I know we have Min Min that's coming up. Maybe Min Min and Steve, or Min Min, Steve, Sephiroth is gonna be the next three, and then the following three is gonna be Pyra, Mythra. I hope there's a way to like swap them. That's gonna be a tough one too. They have to make one probably Pyro, one probably Mythra, so that's gonna be awesome to see. But yeah, and then we don't even know what the other two Amiibos or two characters that we're gonna get because we're not sure yet. maybe by E3 you might know the next one. Oh, I can't. If it's Crash Bandicoot, ooh, let's pray it's Crash Bandicoot or Sword for Smash. Come on, we gotta get one of those two. Those are the last two that gotta go out with a bang. So yeah, I'm very impressed with these Amiibos. Again, though, it was a lot of hassling to get these guys. You had no idea. If you were in my position, you'll probably like think like, wow, that was crazy. But yeah, I mean, you know, just getting Terry was such a big deal. But anyway, luckily that we have these guys again, right? I would say if you pre-order, if you don't pre-order the Amiibos, you're gonna have the same trouble I had. So make sure you guys pre-order ahead of time before they come out. Well, anyway, with that being said, this is FlameLeone2300. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Take it easy, everyone.